topics is Diddy has been in some lot
Oh
mischief
yeah,
mischief in the midst of all of this. He he he's been found to be, I guess, into some trouble. His house got raided. He was potentially found not necessarily guilty, being accused of some sexual assault. He did settle with Cassie because they did have a lawsuit. And I wanted to talk about this because I've seen the memes over the last few months. Ian's seen the memes. I'm sure Jeremy has seen the memes as well. So I wanted, before I give my opinion, I wanted to see if Ian, what do you think about Diddy and these whole allegations, his house being raided, and he is a staple in hip hop, and you are a hip hop fan just like I am. What do you think about all of this?
man. First and foremost, like it hurts my soul to see like a person like Diddy. Like when you talk about like the top of the top when hip hop, it's like Diddy. You talking about like Master P, Dr. Dre. You know, people that's like put so many people on. So it's really sad to see this. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, we don't know these people in our personal lives, but like as a fan of just hip hop culture, it's just like, God dang, why has it got to be another black man? You know, it's sad to see this. With that being said, man, I don't think he should have settled with Cassie. Like, if he did the things that he was accused of from Cassie, I like that. If he did the things that he was accused of with Cassie, I think he should have went to jail because the things I saw were terrible. But I think he should have at least fought it because
Mhm.
the second you don't fight and settle like he did, all the allegations come out of nowhere. They come from the sky. They come from the ground. They come from, they get mailed into you. They get emailed. Everybody's going to have an allegation. Shit, I might even throw in an allegation. I got drunk off a Ciroc and fell down once. I might have to sue. But, but that's what happens though. When you settle so quickly like that,
Mhm.
now they're coming like crazy. And
Mhm.
some of the stuff though, like I was telling you off camera, some of the stuff is kind of a reach. Like they raided his house recently. And I, to the life of me, don't know why they did it. But they arrested his drug mule, which was like a guy that looked like Shaggy Doo with a dime bag of weed. I don't know. It wasn't like Pablo Escobar level to have a SWAT team. I was confused
Mhm.
about that. And they're
Mhm.
like saying he has a whole bunch of sex workers and stuff like that, but it just looks like a bunch of models he pays to be there. Like I guess technically that's illegal, but like it's the same time is it R. Kelly trapping him in the basement illegal? Not really. I don't think it's worth a raid. It's just, rich people be having sex. I don't know. So like
Mhm.
again, some of that stuff is like they're trying to tear down a man and his legacy, and people online with the memes and the comments and the like the morning shows and stuff like that. They're not making it like easy for him. They're like, all right, this is an easy target because it's a trending topic. Let's just keep attacking. But as funny as they are, let's use our logic. Come on,
Mhm.
some of the stuff might stick, but let's pretend like let's be logical.
Mhm.
Is he really as bad as people are making him out to be? Take away the funny memes, take away the stuff with Cassie, which he did settle, so he's not going to go to jail for that. What is he actually being accused of now?
Mhm.
We can speculate and we can make theories like we all are. People are putting him on the same level as Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know if that's the truth, but like that's the narrative now. But like, look at all the facts. Is he really up there with them? I don't know. What do you think, bro?
Um, I don't I don't have enough information to even put him
Me
in that
neither.
label of Jeffrey Epstein or Harvey Weinstein, even a Bill Cosby to an extent.
Right. Hmm.
I think here's the thing. I will say this. I do think Diddy has been guilty in terms of not giving an artist their just due, because there have been artists who came out and said they haven't been paid from him. And I remember
Yeah.
early on, like I think in 2022 or 2021, he released all of the masters, the people that he owned, but they thought even that was suspects because those masters didn't necessarily mean anything. So
Yeah.
for me personally, I can't put him in that label. Now, I will say this, it has to be something serious if the federal like the federal subpoena came
Right.
down to send Homeland Security to raid both of his houses. And I don't know if sexual assault is warranted enough for that to happen. Not to say
Right.
it's not. Anyone who's ever gone through sexual assault, I
Hmm.
wouldn't I wouldn't wish that on anyone. But I'm just saying
Absolutely.
I don't know if that's a more serious crime for his house to be raided. And like you were saying before, the man created he was one of the biggest staples in hip hop. He gave us
Hmm.
Biggie Smalls.
Right.
We were talking about it off camera. The Bad Boys franchise of a movie. The reason why we love those movies so well is not just because of the great stories, but that's all Diddy. That's Bad Boy. We were talking about off camera. Bad Boys 2, the soundtrack is the
Hmm.
best soundtrack in that whole franchise.
Yeah.
And he's been around. I mean, he's done music with Usher and Jay and Ja Rule. Like, I mean, the man is a genius when it comes to music. So for
Yeah.
me to see a mogul like this that we've watched since we were kids get tear down like this, it's more so sad than it is more so sad and disheartening than it
Hmm.
is like surprising, because I'm tired of seeing some of the icons that we look to that are black getting torn down this way.
Yeah.
And I will say this: if he did do these things, he should definitely be held accountable.
Facts,
Rightfully
facts.
so.
What you
Rightfully
said
so.
too, man, about like him not paying the artist. That's something I've heard for decades as well too. Like,
Mhm.
so I'm not saying that he's an angel, because like multiple people are saying the same stuff about him when it comes to that. So like, but I mean, that's a different category, a different subject right there. That's
No.
is that like sending the SWAT team, put him in jail for the rest of his life bad? I don't think so. But like,
Mhm.
yeah, he's not an angel. And here's my conspiracy theory, and all we can do is speculate because we don't have a lot of information. I think
Mhm.
he done pissed the wrong people off. He's been pissing people off for years. You
For
know,
years. Yeah.
people think he has something to do with Pac or Biggie's death. People think people are mad he doesn't pay them the right money and stuff like that. He's one of those people that gets into a lot of people, man. So like, this that's my speculation. Like whether like he's to the degree that people on the internet are labeling, that's debatable. But like, it what goes around comes around at the end of the day. Like if regardless of if you're guilty or not, like we've seen you be shitty to other people. Cassie's one. We have documentation of that. You paid her off, and a lot of artists are saying the same stuff about how you treat them when they're signing your label. So yeah, I don't know. Karma's a real thing. That's just my thing. But like at the end of the day, again, I'll say use your better judgment when you label this person though. Like
Mhm.
a sex trafficking drug mule. I don't know about all of that. Just come on,
Right.
look at the facts.
Right, right. And I definitely agree with Ian. Look at the facts, guys. I can't 100% say that this has happened or not. But I will say, like I said before, if he is involved in this in any nefarious way, that brother should definitely be held accountable. If not, he should definitely be vindicated and be able to live his life the way he's been living his life. But what do you guys think? Do you think he's guilty or innocent? What do you think about him his house being raided? Jump into the comment section below.